Long ago, when magic still prevailed, the evil wizard Mangar the Dark threatened a small but harmonious country town called Scarabray. Evil creatures oozed into Scarabray and joined his shadow domain. Mangar froze the surrounding lands with a spell of eternal winter, totally isolating Scarabray from any possible help. Then, one night, the town militiamen all disappeared. The future of Scarabray hung in the balance, and who was left to resist? Only a handful of unproven young warriors, junior magic users, a couple of bards barely old enough to drink, and some out-of-work rogues. You are there. You are the leader of this ragtag group of freedom fighters. Luckily, you have a bard with you to sing your glories if you survive. For this is the stuff of legends, and so the story begins.
The Bards Tale is based loosely on the tabletop Dungeons & Dragons game as a straightforward dungeon crawler, noteworthy for the computer high-definition graphics and partly animated characters. It became extremely successful and was the first non-wizardry computer game to compete with the very well-known Ultima series. Released in 1985 and developed by Interplay Entertainment. Being programmed by Michael Cranford, it was published globally by Electronic Arts, however in Europe by Aerosoft on many platforms such as Apple, Commodore 64, Amiga, Amstrad, and DOS. The game was a testament to the single-player role-playing genre.
The Bards Tale II, The Destiny Knight. The lead programmer for this installment was again Michael Cranford. It was released in 1986, being developed again by Interplay Entertainment and published by Electronic Arts on platforms such as Apple, Commodore 64, Amiga, Amstrad, and DOS. It was, of course, a role-playing game and single-player. Its most interesting feat was the fact that it won the Origin Award for Best Fantasy/Science Fiction Game of 1986. Even though upon release it received mixed reviews. It was of course a superior game to the first installment because of its larger map size and the newly added casino and bank features.
The Bard's Tale, Thief of Fate, was the second sequel to the first Bard's Tale, and was the first Bard's Tale where Michael Cranford was not the lead programmer, the developer being Interplay Entertainment, and released in 1988. The now Rebecca Hyman actually stated that the original name for the series was going to be Tales of the Unknown, and the third Bard's Tale would have been entitled Tales of the Unknown Thieves' Tale. However, they did not acquire the rights to the name. It was published worldwide by Electronic Arts on platforms such as DOS, Amiga, Apple, and Commodore 64.
An interesting fact is that there are actually 8 novels based off of the game's universe. However, they are not following the same heroes as in the games.
The Bard's Tale construction set was a separate game based around Bard's Tale. Users used it to create simple dungeon crawlers using Bard's Tale gaming engine released for the following platforms such as DOS, MS-DOS, Amiga. It was, of course, developed by Interplay Entertainment. You did not need the construction set to play the dungeon crawlers other users created and uploaded with the set. You would simply download the user-created crawlers online for free. Users distributed these user-created dungeon crawlers easily. 1991 was the release date, and it was playtested by Fergus Urquhart, who then went on to found Black Owl Studios and later on Obsidian Entertainment.
The Bards Tale IV came to Kickstarter June 2nd, 2015. Within the first week, it had over 25,000 backers and $1.1 million raised. It is going to be taking advantage of the Unreal Engine. In Exile is, of course, the developer, with Brian Fargo as the creative director. We patiently await the release. This is a game people have been asking for since Wasteland 2. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it very informative. This episode, we have been joined by Eddie's Progress. Thank you for joining, Eddie. It's been great talking to you.
Hey, it's my pleasure. And always remember, stay humble, stay confident, and stay in shape.
And since I'm going to be doing a new outro, since I'm covering a new game from now on, Bards Tale IV, and hopefully in Exile soon, there's a tale out there for everyone. You just have to find yours.